This is an amazingly powerful drawing. It's uncompromising, it's honest, and it's courageous. The sitter has a rather severe expression, yet the artist has refused to draw anything other than the reality in this superb Songin sketch. The resulting artwork is almost disturbing in its integrity, in its refusal to tell any lies. So, what happens when you get a model with a sunny disposition? A model that's smiling, even grinning. What do? You say, please close your mouth because I don't like to draw teeth. Or do you draw what's there? The answer is, you try to be honest. You try to draw what's there. It's actually very difficult to draw a full grin because you're treading a very fine line between portraiture and caricature. You have to be very careful. Good observation is of course vital if you're going to capture a credible smile, but keep it impressionistic. It's the general shape of the mouth that's important. The area around the mouth is important. The cheeks are important. Teeth, individual teeth, gums, very dangerous territory. Don't go there. It goes without saying that the eyes are vital. The eyes change completely when we smile. All the things that horrify the average client, like bags under the eyes and crow's feet or laugh lines, are almost inevitable. You have to put them in if you're going to draw a convincing smile. But there again, there is no need to be brutal. Keep it impressionistic. You can't just graft a big Colgate grin onto anybody. Some people are just naturally miserable. And sometimes, in some cases, a more subdued smile might be appropriate. It just depends on the model. But if you do come across someone who's happy and smiling and naturally positive, it does seem a shame not to at least try to capture this aspect of their personality. Technically, it is difficult, but sometimes you can pull it off and it's well worth trying. The model in this portrait has a very difficult face to draw. Why? Her features are very regular. In fact, there's only one thing that makes this face extraordinary. And the magic ingredient comes from inside. She has a very sweet, a very gentle expression. And this, of course, is a reflection of her personality. The artist has caught this, and that's why this is a superb drawing. What made Rembrandt unique and probably the best portrait painter ever was his psychological insight. We're never going to reach those heights, but we can aspire. In this very sensitive Songyin drawing, the artist captures a combination of strength and vulnerability in the sitter, and this is intriguing. This is another very sensitive drawing by the same artist. Again, the key element is personality. It's about the inside rather than the outside. We get the feeling that this is more than a face. This is a real person. Technically, this artist is second to none. Observation here is everything. The very minimum you can expect when you sit for a portrait is a good likeness. But to get a good likeness, the portraitist has to invest a certain amount of effort. And the effort is in the observation. Some artists see in a very linear way, but here we have an example of an artist who sees in terms of volume, in terms of light and shade. The subtle tonal values are beautifully rendered. The eyes are completely in shadow. The artist, very courageously, has drawn them that way, because it's the end of the day, and the light, in fact, is failing. It makes the whole thing so much more authentic. The portrait is beautifully composed. The artist has placed the face perfectly to make full use of the scarf and the movement that scarf creates to the left towards the left-hand bottom corner, which echoes the movement of the hair. It seems so effortless, but in fact it takes years of experience to learn to compose like this, to learn to fit the head and shoulders within this rectangle without any preliminary sketch, and make best use of the abstract elements available to you. But above all, it's the expression. This beautiful, this warm expression that the artist has caught that makes this portrait work. You may succeed in drawing what is technically a very accomplished portrait. You may even grab a photographic likeness. But if you don't capture something of the soul, if you don't get something of what is inside your sitter, then what is the point?